Alright guys, let's take a trip down memory lane. When we were kids and adults asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" we'd say scientist, president, the usual stuff. But nobody asked, "Are you going to get married?" Because back then, getting married was as natural as breathing. But look at us now. When you get a wedding invitation these days, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Wow, someone's actually taking the plunge in this crazy world. This isn't just a feeling. Compare it to 50 years ago, and the number of people getting married has been slashed in half. Half. Marriage is no longer the default option of life. It's become an expensive paid DLC that most people can't afford. So why is this happening? Did we suddenly decide we hate people? Or is it just about the money? Let's dig in. Remember those old textbook illustrations? Dad, mom, son, daughter. The perfect four-person family. Yeah, you might as well put that picture in a museum now. In the US, 4 out of 10 adults live without a partner. In Japan, single-person households have hit nearly 40%. In the past, the smallest building block of society was the family. Now, that block has split apart. The new unit is the individual. Apartments are shrinking. Restaurants have solo dining counters. Even travel packages are designed for one. This isn't just about comfort. The default settings of our entire society have shifted. Older generations often say, "Kids these days have no sense of responsibility." But is that really true? First, it's about choice. For the first time in history, staying single is genuinely viable. You can order food with an app, build a career regardless of gender, maintain rich social lives through friends. The practical necessity of marriage has evaporated. Many people are thinking, "I want to be the player of my own life, not the manager of someone else's." In Japan, they call this the Satori generation. Young people who've looked at the traditional script of dating, marriage, and kids and simply said, "No thanks." But the bigger reason? Money. When researchers ask Koreans why they're not getting married, the number one answer isn't, "I haven't found the right person." It's, "I can't afford it." Housing costs 15 to 20 times the average salary. Then there's the wedding, childcare, private education. When you crunch those numbers, the math doesn't add up. So the younger generation made a rational decision. This deal has terrible ROI. I'm out. Governments are panicking. If the birth rate collapses, the whole system falls apart. So they started throwing policies at the problem. Korea's approach? "We'll give you cash. Please get married." Over 16 years, they poured $200 billion into birth rate policies. The result? Korea now holds the world record for the lowest birth rate on the planet, below 0.8 children per woman. Singapore tried something creative. They set up government matchmaking services, speed dating, apps, the works. Still didn't work. Birth rate stuck around 1.0. Why? Because cash doesn't fix the underlying structure. Housing is still unaffordable. Work culture is still brutal. A few $1,000s doesn't make a lifetime of struggle look attractive. France took a different approach. They said, "Marriage? You don't have to. Just live together." Cohabiting couples get the same benefits as married ones. They invested heavily in public childcare, affordable, high-quality nurseries that let parents actually work. The result? France maintains one of Europe's highest birth rates. And here's the kicker. More than half of French babies are born to unmarried parents, and nobody cares. Sweden went further. They made paternal leave mandatory, not optional, mandatory. When dads actually share the childcare burden, marriage stops looking like a trap for women. The lesson? Stop obsessing over the marriage license. Start lowering the barriers to family life. Now, you might think, single life is freedom, no compromises. And for many people, that's true. But there's no free lunch. The biggest problem? No shock absorber. Life happens. You get sick. You lose your job. When you're partnered, someone catches you. But when you're alone, you hit the ground directly. Studies show single adults are twice as likely to fall into poverty as partnered ones. Then there's loneliness. Recent surveys show 1 in 4 young American men experience significant loneliness. And this isn't just emotional. Chronic loneliness is associated with depression, heart disease, and early death. Some researchers say it's as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Here's something interesting. The experience differs by gender. Women who stay single often maintain strong social networks, close friendships, family connections. Many report being happier single than in bad relationships. Men struggle more. Without a partner maintaining social connections, many become isolated. Fewer close friends, less emotional support, more loneliness. Let's zoom out. The one man, one woman, forever model feels like the default, but it's actually pretty recent and culture-specific. In Tibet, there's polyandry, one woman married to multiple brothers. Why? Scarce mountain land. Sharing one wife keeps the family farm intact. In India, arranged marriage has evolved into data-driven matchmaking, algorithms, background checks, compatibility scores. Some studies suggest these marriages have lower divorce rates than Western love marriages. And now we're seeing new models emerge. Chosen families, friend groups who commit to supporting each other, co-parenting without romance. The decline of traditional marriage might not be the end of family. It might be the beginning of something we can't fully imagine yet. People aren't avoiding marriage because they're selfish. Society changed the price tags. 50 years ago, marriage was on sale. Housing was affordable. One salary supported a family. Now, marriage has become a luxury good, while single life got cheaper. So when people run the numbers, living alone comes out as the most cost-effective option. They're not being selfish, they're being rational. But here's the thing. Societies can change those price tags. Some countries made childcare affordable, gave fathers real roles, expanded safety nets. Others? They wagged their fingers, threw cash at the problem, and now they're standing at the edge of a demographic cliff. Take a look around your city. Do you hear children playing, or mostly silence? We might be walking a path humanity has never traveled before. Is that a disaster? Is it liberation? Probably both. What about you? Has marriage become a dream or a burden? Let me know in the comments. This was the story of a world where the default has disappeared. If you found this interesting, like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Thank you.